everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do another collection. Anyone who knows me knows that I love shoes and I'm not ashamed to say it. I like shoes. I like to buy shoes and this is the sort of thing I like to watch on YouTube. I like to see other people's shoes. It makes me happy. Shoes just make me happy. Now I do have a collection of shoes that sort of range from cheaper shoes right up to expensive shoes. Now this is not a bragging video of any description as to the shoes that I have nor the money that I spend on shoes. I save in order to be able to afford the more expensive shoes. I'm just going to get started before I start rambling. I think I'll do this in categories, so I have flats, then boots and heels. So I think I'm just going to do it like that. I think that's just the easiest way to do. So the first pair of shoes I want to talk about are these. I showed these in a recent clothing haul. I got these in Primark. These are little black sort of trainer pump things. I also must say I'm not going to include any trainers in this. So yeah, so I got these little black sort of trainer style pumps. Not even pumps, they're like slip-on shoes. Very much like a Van style of shoe, but they're black with little rose gold Mickey Mouses on them, and I just think they're really cute, and they're really comfortable for being in Primark. I think they were maybe about £10. Next up are a little pair of tan sandals. So I'm very picky when it comes to tan shoes or anything like that. It's one of those things where I knew what I had in my mind as to the style that I wanted, but I could just never find something that I really like. And I found these on ASOS. They are by Park Lane and they were in sale. I wasn't sure if they would be comfortable or anything like that. I'd never heard of Park Lane, and they are leather on the outside and suede on the inside, so they're nice and soft on your feet. They're just really nice little tan sandal, which I love. Moving on the sandal collection. This is my last pair of sandals, I don't own that much. I have a little pair of pink leather ones from Jack Wills, similar to the Park Lane ones. These are slightly harder on your feet, they're like wooden or something. I'm not entirely sure what the sole is, but they're harder, if that makes sense. So cute. They're like the perfect little sandal, and because they're pink, they're nice for spring and summertime. So I absolutely love these shoes. These are my little tan sort of loafers. I guess they're loafers. I'm not going to talk too much about these. I spoke about these in a recent favorites video, so go and check that out. They're suede on the inside, so they're super comfortable on your feet. The soles of them are cushioned, so making them super comfy. I wore these basically the whole time I was in Milan, and I absolutely love them. They're so comfortable. Another pair of flats that I have are these by Vivienne, Westwood and Melissa. So anybody who again knows me knows that these are the shoes that I wore at the second part of my wedding. So in the evening I changed wedding dresses and had different shoes. Just a little pair of cream sort of champagne coloured jelly shoe with a cream champagne coloured bow at the front. And the thing I love about Vivienne Westwood Melissa shoes, the jelly shoes in particular, is they have a really nice smell to them. So they don't have that typical jelly smell or rubbery smell. They smell kind of fruity. I think it smells fruity. I love these shoes. They hold so many memories for me, and any chance I can get to wear these shoes, I do. I make full use out of these. Next up are the boots that I own. So these are the first pair of boots that I have. They are little black velvet. I want to say they're velvet. And I think they're kind of similar. They're very similar to the Chloe boots that are out with the buckles across them. I absolutely love the Chloe boots, but I just can't afford to buy them. I just can't. So I saw these here on Boohoo. I thought they were really nice. They've got the buckle going on that the Chloe ones have, and for £30 I think these were, I figured these ones would do. The Chloe ones are absolutely beautiful, and there's no doubt about it that if I could afford them I would have them, but I just couldn't afford them, so I got these ones here instead, and I just absolutely love them. The other little pair of boots that I have are these tan ones from Carl Scarpa. I love Carl Scarpa, and I will rave to anyone who will listen to me about Carl Scarpa boots. The Carl Scarpa boots are slightly more expensive, but they are real leather and you get your wear out of them, so you're paying that bit more but you're getting a really good brand and a really good boot for it. I love a good tan ankle boot, especially one with a heel, and I think these are just the perfect height of heel. They have a little fake zip on this side, so this doesn't really go anywhere, and then the true zip is on the other side. But I just love their tan boots, so be sure and go and look them up. I'll link everything that I can in the description bar, so go make sure you check that out. Next, on to the most exciting part, the heels. I love heels. I just need to tell by the excitement in my face. I never have anywhere to wear these shoes, but there's just something about owning some heels, and I absolutely love them. Like, people collect handbags, people collect jewelry, I collect heels. Are the first pair of heels that I have. They are a little pair from ASOS, and you will come to see whenever I show you the rest of the collection that I am not one, even in general throughout my shoes, I'm not one for patterned shoes. I'm very much a block colour of shoe, and that's it. Very rarely will I shout of having a block colour on a shoe. I saw these and I just absolutely love them. They are totally not me. I do not do leopard print, but these I absolutely loved, and they're so comfortable. They were very, very reasonably priced. I think they were around £30 or something like that from ASOS. Really nice shape to them. They have a little dip here and they are pointed toe, and I just absolutely love them. They're suede material on the outside, and for being from ASOS and for being £30, I think these here are absolutely cute. Next up are a pair of Number One by Jenny Packham. So these are the collection that Jenny Packham did for Debenhams, and they are a little pair of pink heels with a platform in them. I purchased these for a wedding that I was going to, and I couldn't find a pair of pale pink shoes anywhere that would go with my dress. So I wore a grey dress that had a little bit of pink in it, and I wanted to draw out the pink that was in the dress. So I found these here in Debenhams, and it was literally the day before the wedding. These were kind of like my last resort, and I'm so glad I got these. They are so comfortable. Like, I pranced around all day in these. I just absolutely love these shoes. Next pair of shoes that I want to show you are a pair from Ted Baker. So these are the shoes I got for Christmas from my mum. These shoes are stunning. Absolutely stunning. I've just realised that the polystyrene is still in them. So they've got little bows at the front, and it's rose gold in the middle. You have the little, if you're wondering what these white things are, the little sponges that keep the bows sort of in the bow position. At the back they have a little rose gold bow, and the soles of them are also rose gold, which I think is just stunning. But these are so comfortable. Ted Baker heels are cushioned at the toe, making them very, very comfortable to wear because they're not platformed, so they're slightly sore on your feet, but the cushion on them just makes them very, very comfortable to wear. The next pair of heels are a pair of Melissa Vivienne Westwood. These ones are dove blue, I think that's the colour of them, with the pink heart. These are very, very rare and very, very hard to find, so if you have them, you're very, very lucky. Vivienne Westwoods are so beautiful. They're slightly out there because, you know, jelly shoe with a big heart, so that is the heart. You can get these with a red heart, I think it is, but I thought the blue and the pink just worked really, really well together. So the other pair of Vivienne Westwoods that I have are these ones, and these ones were the shoes that I wore on my wedding day. I had to do something slightly different for my wedding, so these were my something blue. I always wanted to have a pair of shoes that were sort of a little bit out there, very me, and just something to remember the day by. So I wore blue shoes the day of my wedding. Slightly darker than the dove blue, I can't remember what blue this is, but these have little pink bows, pinky purple, and the colour of these actually match my bridesmaid dresses, so this was very similar to the colour of my bridesmaid dresses. So these here come in a range of colours, and if you're not wanting to wear blue shoes, you like this style of shoe, they come in a cream colour, and the bow on the cream ones are gold. And blogger Millie Naomi, she was Pearls and Poodles, she wore these shoes on her wedding day, but in the gold and cream version, so they are a wedding shoe if you want them to be. My next pair of shoes are these black ones from Carvela. I love Carvela shoes. I think they're stunning shoes. These ones are suede on the outside, and they have gold soles to them, which I think is just amazing. Like, they're so standout-ish whenever you're wearing them. These shoes have a little tie bit at the front of it, so it means that because they are quite high, sometimes you can slip out of a shoe like that, but because you're sort of tied in, your feet isn't going anywhere. And they're just a beautiful black shoe because they're very subtle but stylish and elegant at the same time, except for the fact that they've got gold heels. These are my Jimmy Choos. Most people tend to buy these as their wedding shoes. These are in the champagne colour. I'm just going to hold one up because it's much easier. These are the Evelyns and they are 85mm, so they're a really nice height for walking in if you're a bride because they're not too high. They're really comfortable on. They're just a nice heel height. So the thing I love about Jimmy Choos is the sole. They are suede soled, so you can just tell the quality of the shoe because of the fact it has a suede sole. These are a statement shoe. So the last pair of shoes that are in my collection are my Louboutins. I have wanted a pair of Louboutins for a very long time. For as long as I could remember that Louboutins existed, I have wanted a pair, which is a very long time. But these are my black patent Fifis. They are 100mm and these were the Louboutins that I've always wanted. Everyone knows what the first pair of Louboutins will be, and these ones were going to be mine. Fifis are quite hard to find, especially in the 100mm. Just black goes with everything and it's just a staple iconic Louboutin, and these are the soles of them. So the thing about the Fifis is the stiletto heel is very thin. So if you're unsure about having such a thin stiletto heel, maybe something like the Simple Pump, which is slightly thicker, but these are just so beautiful.